Welcome back, guys. We're at it again. Yes, that's right. I have changed the podcast name yet again. Third time is a charm. Talking Taboo with Tara. I'm going to be talking with people that are telling their stories that are unfiltered. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed today's podcast.
Welcome to the Talking Taboo with Tara podcast, where Tara presents the unfiltered interviews with guests about today's taboo topics. And now here's your host, Miss Tara.
Sex positions. How many sex positions does an average person actually do? I'm going to say 5 or 6.
An average?
Yeah.
That's about right. That'd be my wild guess. What does basic fuckers do? They got 2 of them. That's a pretty basic one. You get on top, I get on top. Doggy style, fucking...
Cowgirl.
Cowgirl don't play out that often.
Okay. Sideways, laying in bed.
Yeah, I like that.
Standing up. I love that too. Standing up. But it's also still doggy. But I still like it.
Yeah, I guess that's about how many you got in your hand right now. How many cocks did you count?
All right, let's see. Missionary, doggy style, on top for women, and then sideways. Oh, one leg up in the air, but that's still missionary.
It's just a different form of missionary. Yeah, there's quite a bit. I was never really into doing any acrobatic shit. Still riding, though.
Guys wearing shirts with all the sex positions on them. You seen those?
Yeah, I have seen those.
Those are pretty fucking cool. I like those shirts.
It looks like a bathroom sign.
Yeah, I've seen different ones.
Like multiple. My brother had this shirt with a fucking wiener dog playing the drums. And it says, "My wiener likes to bang." I thought that shit was sweet.
Christian friendly sex positions, 300 positions.
How in the fuck is there 300 sex positions? That makes no fucking sense.
Karma Sutra for beginners, it's 200 plus sex. So they're saying 200 for Karma Sutra.
Missionary, which doggy style, or standing up or on your knees. There's laying in bed on your side. What fucking else is there? I'm looking at him, talking to him.
Every little extra sex move is going to relate to the basic 6 that we're mentioning. Or
right,
5.
with one leg up in the air, one leg down, both legs up in the air.
A guy can hold the girl by the ankles,
down.
but it's still another form of missionary.
Right.
As long as he's on top
or
of you. Or
she's on top.
I like the scissor kind of deal, like where a girl puts her knee up and she's laying on her side, but the guy's still on top like he's about to do missionary.
Uh-huh.
So it's a halfway between missionary and doggy style.
Okay.
I don't know what you call that.
I don't know
But
either.
you can get some awesome angles with that one.
This one. Okay, there's a helicopter one.
I've heard of that.
That's when they bounce and keep turning. I wouldn't want to do something dumb like that.
That doesn't even seem like it would be...
Bam, just keep spinning them as she bounces.
Yeah.
I'd just be like,
I
"Would you
guess
just
another
stop
position
the
is when they're so fucking tiny you can pick them up and bounce them up and down on your cock.
Yeah, little people sex. Like putting someone up against the wall and fucking them like that.
Yeah, I've done that. I never found it.
No, because eventually the guy's
starts
legs are going to
hurting.
get jello leg. And
Right. And then I'm trying to keep myself up at the same time and trying to
that's a young people
bounce.
fuck. I did that in my 20s when...
bounce and fuck at the same
Also,
time.
When people are in swings too, you can do all kinds of different things that way.
I like a bed when it's just high enough below the waist where someone can be on their back and I can stand straight up.
Yeah.
So much fucking control there. Listen up to that. If you can get a girl to the edge of the bed, stand up, there's so much leverage, there's so much speed and slow downs you can pull on. That's great.
Sideways 69.
Yeah, that's what I said, sideways.
That's just a 69.
But
That's the original
I like
69.
the girl on top 69. I mean, it's
Same.
just
Me too.
Same. I feel like both parties get better angle.
yeah, because when you're sideways, when you're laying on your side and you're trying to fucking, it's like I can't get one arm. I got to use both arms.
If the girl's too short, then it's harder for the guy to get up.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
didn't think about that because I'm a tall bitch.
So it's easier if somebody is taller.
Okay. So I guess I never thought about that.
Yeah. So just picture somebody on me. They got to work. They're at my spot. I've got to get like this.
Because they're so short.
Yeah.
Oh, I found a position that I used to like that I never knew the name of it. Okay, it's called the Lotus. This one requires some flexibility, but it's worth it. You have your partner sit with their legs crossed, then lower yourself onto their lap as you wrap both legs and arms around their body. Roll back and forth together and prepare for total bliss.
Now
Plus
that
the-
sounds entertaining.
That's pretty much the sit upright. You both
Yeah.
are sitting upright. So if you look at the legs flared out both ways, it looks like a lotus. You're like the petals in the center, and then you have the open petals in the legs. That's smart. I like that. I've done that.
I like that
It
too.
is. It's better when you're really into somebody for that move. I think.
Sure.
Facing
Yeah.
each other and you're eating each other's face. That's a romantic move.
The love seat. Have your lover sit at the edge of the bed or couch or in a chair, then sit on their lap facing away. Plant your feet on the ground and lower yourself into your partner's penis or strap on. Now bounce up and down and grind side to side and around it like a lap dance.
I've done that one
That's
many
a cowgirl
times.
on the couch. All it is.
Yeah, that's just the sitting position of cowgirl.
I've done that.
That is one of my faves when I was younger, when I had good knees.
I'm such a whore.
Now my knees are fucked up, so not so much. But yeah, I used to love that position.
Yes, older folks are just doggy style. You on top or am I on top?
Or missionary.
Yeah.
We're standing up. That's when you get so.
That's all you really fucking need. If you
Yeah.
can't have fun doing just that anyway.
I do like lazy sex. I do call it lazy sex, where you lay in bed on both on your sides and
Yeah, that's when I'm
he's
too
from
fucking
behind.
tired, but I really want to get off really bad, and so do you.
That's lazy sex, but
I
it's
love.
That's I love that
You
sex.
just find that little. It's unexpected, kind of.
Here's one. It's called the butterfly, which it's not very complicated, but I never knew it was called the butterfly. But it's great for deep penetration. You lie back, your hips at the edge of the bed, while your significant other stands in front of you. As your partner enters you, you're free to lay back, relax, enjoy, or join in the action. For even more stimulation, rest your ankles on their shoulders. Lift your hips a few inches off the bed. That gives you a totally new angle and create even more stimulation.
Okay.
now see. I think some of these positions actually might be able to find a woman's G spot. Like it's hard. They say it's right up and, but all dicks go straight in, not up.
No, when we get hard, it's not going straight out. It's going inverted, vertically.
You think?
I know.
Oh, it is.
A dick don't go straight out if it's fully erect. Okay, let's say full on morning hard on. It's rising up like this, 90 degree. No, when a penis is fully erect, it's not straight out. It's vertically upright.
I knew that.
So, in essence, when you go in, you should be naturally going that direction.
That's why I like being on top.
Then why does it feel like it's just going straight in and out on me then?
Are you, when you ride, do you hop up and down, or are
I
you
do,
riding
oh.
shifting left?
I like my feet to be under his ass when I'm riding him.
That could be a problem.
No, that's what I like, because when I'm up on my knees or up on my feet, because I like that one too.
Yeah.
And I grab the back of the headboard and bounce up and down
Oh,
like
that's
Froggy.
nice. There you go.
Yeah, I like that. But again, my knees can only take so much. I can only do it for so long. But what was I saying?
You like you put your feet under his ass and all that shit?
Feel like some of these positions actually hit the spot where I actually can get off by having sex. That's what I was trying to say.
Does the guy need to be deep inside you to get you off?
No,
Or can he just half dick it a little bit and tease you?
I don't know. It's like I like missionary, but I don't want him laying on me, but I want him to come over and hit my clit when he's fucking me, which is hard.
What do you mean? Hit your clit while he's fucking you?
Yeah, with his dick.
That can be done.
Yeah, I know
If
it
a guy,
can.
like, picture it like this instead
Right.
of.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Okay. No, it's simple. That's going to be a missionary where your legs are back for pretty far. To a relaxing point. You don't have to be a pretzel, but I'm just saying
Right.
the
'Cause I
further
was gonna
back
say,
your
that shit
legs will
hurts after so
go,
long,
you
too.
should be able to lower that spot so he can trigger it. Just saying. That's a matter of playing around with your partner and figuring out where that's at and how he can get to it, and then he needs to memorize that.
Interesting.
Yeah, you did.
I was absorbing it.
Do you have a guy that you want to do the lotus to?
No.
What's your favorite sex positions?
Yeah.
What kind of positions do you like? You said your lotus. Okay, you like the lotus.
I like all sex positions, honestly, but
She just
I
likes
like
sex.
I do.
Mine's doggy because I gotta fucking play with my clit so I can get off.
There you have it. She just answered her own question.
You can't get off being on top of somebody.
No, it
Yeah,
is
she gets
so hard for me to have orgasm.
She gets off at the clitoris.
But I have gotten off having sex one time.
That guy needs to eat you out or rub you out, get you off before he gets in there. So whether he nuts early or not, it's still a win-win, baby. Better scoop up that Happy Meal.
Yeah, because mine's slimy.
What's slimy?
My cum. Like, when I have an
Like
orgasm,
white lotion?
sometimes it can be.
Because I've had some girls do that, but sometimes I don't see it from certain girls.
Sometimes, but mine's more like snot. Like, it's stretchy and stringy and
Oh my God.
sticky.
Just keep some tissues by the bed. Do a little swipe and keep going.
My shit is fuck. It's stringy, and if I stood up, you could see it drip down. Like it,
Sappy?
yeah, sappy.
Oh, yeah.
That's more like it, sappy.
Sappy. Nice and slickery.
What about your cum, Kelly? What is yours like?
Yeah, what is your cum like, Kelly?
My shit gets slippery.
Slippery. Well,
Like
everybody
it-
gets wet, but what does your actually cum look like?
It's regular cum.
She said,
Oh
I don't
my
know,
God.
bitch.
Regular cum, yeah. Just
Yeah,
cum.
she's not that into her own. See, I like the taste of myself. Have you ever tasted yourself, Kelly?
No. Oh, he's asking me. Motherfucker, no.
No, I wasn't going to ask you.
You have to ask the other girls who swallowed it. I don't know.
Of course I have, but
No,
I enjoy it.
I do.
Not me.
I must be like 1 in a million. I like the way I taste. Like, after a guy fucks me, I like to suck his dick because I like the way I taste. It tastes that good to me.
She'd be like, Kelly, call me back. I'm eating. You never really thought to read into that.
You're fucking funny. See, I've had several men tell me I taste very good. Like, I have a taste that you'll never forget. Like,
So you got a nice
it's-
clean area and stuff.
It's sweet. I'm just very,
All right, guys, I'm
very
about to do a taste test. You guys ready?
What's really funny is that's what I've been told too. So what you think starts to make me think about that shit.
Yeah, I think mine is because I drink Mountain Dew all the time. Every day.
I'm a squirter. I come, I shoot.
Do you?
Yeah.
That's what your cum's like? You're a big time squirter? How far do you squirt?
From where I'm at to you right now.
For real?
I can get you from here.
Not in the eye.
She's looking at me like I can't do it. I can.
Seriously? Okay, we're gonna have to find out.
Yeah, we might have to. There it goes. I'm dropping my. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so that's pretty fucking far. We're like 3 feet away.
If I
but
was, I at least hit your foot, at least at minimum.
okay, you are a squirter then.
Sometimes it's just one big shot and a few trickles at the end.
So if you're over top of a woman and you're jacking off and you're gonna come, would it hit her face, or would
What
it just
position is
land?
she in again?
Just missionary.
Oh, like I'm pulling out basically.
Yeah, you're pulling out and you're
If
about
I
to
angle
come.
it down, I can go for the stomach. But if I'm just straight up, not trying, yeah, they can get to your face.
Ooh,
They can get to your
okay.
face.
Not
Now is it
I
white
hit a
and
girl
creamy,
right fucking square in the eye from being on top of her. once.
stringy, clear, thick?
It depends if I'm hydrated or not, I guess. Because it can differential. It could sometimes it'll just come out in one big fucking blob, and then you got a couple little shots after that coming out. even
Okay,
out.
that's thin.
Yeah. Or sometimes it's that real light
Oh,
squirt,
oh.
squirt,
Oh, nice.
drip, drip.
Oh, that's a good orgasm then, right?
That's a fucking good one. If I throb come, like where my shit's jumping, and it just boom, and there's a shot every time, you just hit the fucking gold. You hit the bonus round progressive.
Damn.
Oh, all right. We're back, guys.
His facial expressions are
I know.
priceless. I mean, they are priceless.
I'm being entertaining for you guys. For the
You are
Talking
very.
Taboo Tarot Show is fucking live and hot. And we're in here getting off.
Yes.
I know.
So, you don't have kids. So you don't know what it's like to date with teenagers.
Are you sure?
Really?
You mean, oh, okay.
Do you
From a biological standpoint, no.
Okay, so you have stepkids?
I had stepkids.
Okay, but
From all ages.
And dating their parents wasn't always easy, was it?
No, definitely not. But it's going to take a special guy that can overcome that. But even within your personal life now, you addressed to me, I'm not going to air all in the dirty laundry, but you gave me a brief description. And this probably goes on with a lot of households where the mother's single. She would like to have somebody around to spend time with. The kids got their school and video games and friends. What's mom going to do? Mom still has needs.
Mom is stuck at home cooking, cleaning, and taking care of their ass. But yeah, mom's needs are not getting met. Mom doesn't get out to go out and have fun. Mom doesn't get adult conversation, which is one of the things I crave is adult fucking conversation.
That's why you like this podcast so much.
I guess.
It's mom time.
It's mom time.
Everybody put your fist in the air if you're mom supporting moms. Reaching to the mountaintops and putting your fist to the sky. You got lightning bolts striking on each side of you and shit. I got needs too, bitch.
So they need fulfilled. When you're meeting these women, it can be difficult, like I said, I'm sure. What's some of the cases that you've dealt with? Shoe being on the other foot because I'm the single mom. I just started dating again.
And that can ruin somebody. Like, and this is coming from a guy who don't have kids of his own, so the perspective might be slightly off from the norm. Most people do have kids.
Right. Usually.
But the same difficulties still apply. Because from a man's perspective, like for me personally, and I'll go back to the general, but for me personally, I step into it. A woman might think that I'm maybe a little less than a man, or maybe not as mature or grown up because I never took those steps of being married or being a parent. That was choice.
Yeah.
I would call it selfish, but I've been chasing dreams all my life. I didn't want to be a nobody. I didn't want to just hit a time clock. There's a lot of things I just thought I can get more out of life because I think it might stem from my way I grew up. My mother was married 5 times, and I got a stepbrother. That's what my grandmother in California told me. She says, I don't blame you, honey. I don't blame you for not having a family. I wouldn't either. I'm like, look what it's done to everybody. Look what it's done to everybody. Nobody regrets their kids. They love them to death. Once that happens, a parent always tells me, since I don't know, when they have a kid, once you get stressed out before they're born, you're still in the loop of not being a parent. You just have your child in your stomach and you got to watch what you do and can't smoke and so on. But when the kid's born, they said there's nothing like it. I don't know what that's, but I heard it. And so when I go into a female's life and she's got kids, sometimes they're difficult. And that can push a man away in a fucking heartbeat, especially somebody like myself. I can just not give up my free life and keep doing what I do than to take the bills off your hands too, or half of them, however what agreement's there, and then deal with a kid who doesn't like me. House that I pay money for. So guys are thinking like that. Guys are not thinking from the emotional standpoint. They're thinking from the logical standpoint. Is this a bad contract to sign? There's 2 teenagers who don't fucking want me here. They don't want me dating their mother. Or 3 teenagers. How many you got? Or whatever kids. Because they don't have to be teenagers. It could be as low as toddlers. They're going to be less understanding. But the way to win them over, the guy just needs to show who he really is, especially if he's a good person, and just break the mold. And I've done that before. I almost give up on somebody. Almost fucking outright give up on somebody. And the kid starts liking me. And it's almost too late because I done programmed myself not to open up anymore, and I'm just going the other direction because it's not worth the trade-off. So if you can't break the mold with the child, you can't just, there's just absolutely no way, and maybe you're just a piece of shit, or maybe you don't respect their mother and they know it, or their intuitions might be right. And the guy needs to know that the mom's going to listen to their kids.
My standpoint with being a single mom and dating with my daughter when she was younger, even in her teenage years, she just recently apologized to me because she was so mean and nasty to everybody that I dated because she didn't want to hear me. And that was part of the reason why I haven't been in a long-term relationship. Like I have, you know what I mean?
Right. You have, but you haven't.
And it's because they hold back because she's out of control and acting the way that she's acting. Nobody wants to put up with that kind of stuff.
No. But the kids have to understand something too. And it's normal for a kid not to spare their thoughts and think, Mom's got needs. Them needs, you know what I'm saying?
They know.
They don't even have entered that world themselves yet, or they're just figuring that out.
But my kids know because I'm vocal.
So
I tell them.
You as a parent have to take the reins and say, look, like it or not, these are my roles as of now. This is not your forever plan. You'll be an adult someday. You can leave or you can stay. But you got to respect this person because now they're in our life and he actually helps this whole household out, hold up the bills and make it more possible so they can have better things too. It also helps the man too so he's not paying full rent for a place living on. It's hard for anybody to live by themselves completely.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
In human nature and within the government, all that combined, we play off of what comes natural to us. Reproduce, have kids, family, marriage, whatever desires us you have in life and stuff.
You know what my plan is, Tara?
What?
My plan is to marry a rich man right now, and I'm going to buy the house.
Good luck with that, my love. Good luck with that.
That house right across from you, that nice-ass house.
I never went for money. Never.
Yeah, and ladies don't do that shit. Sometimes
I'm just saying I wanted to live by you, that's all.
I never went for money. I'm actually looking for my soulmate, my twin flame, my other half, my yin to my yang, my best friend. And easier said than done, but you're talking about going about finding a rich guy? Good luck, my love.
I'm going to tell you something, ladies. If you think you're going to get that guy, forget about it. I don't know what level you're on, but a lot of ladies out there shopping beyond their price range. The guy that everybody, or the girl that everybody wants is that guy who's tall, dark, handsome, 6-figure plus. That's a very small 1% of everybody that exists out there is actually ballin', dicked, tan, tall, nice car, good personality. It's just, that guy is fucking any bitch he wants if he's already at that point.
Yeah,
You're a crab in the bucket.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're
He's
looking
a
for the
player
blue crab.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay, so take that in mind. Quit shooting so fucking high. Some women and men shop beyond their price range. They're hitting on girls that are 10s that go to the gym. They fucking got an education. They're working. They got a fucking Audi. And here you are in some beat-up truck with fucking teeth missing. Hey, girl, want to fuck? You think he's going to hit that? Hell no. So we got to be realistic. Shop beyond your price range. Relate to somebody. Find somebody that's somewhere in the realm of your level. Maybe not. Nobody's ever equal, but a biker bitch should be with a biker dude. Does it make sense?
Yeah. Find your medium. Find your middle.
Medium, yeah. There's just different waves to ride. Find out one you can surf and then ride it.
It's so rough with meeting the person that you truly trying to find because you have no children and you have to meet these women that already have children. See, after their dad passed away, I started seeing someone, and I knew it wasn't going to work because he was an alcoholic. So I knew it was just a fling. But then I did meet someone, and I really did like them. And then I find out that they like drugs more, or they started liking drugs more than they like me. It was like, okay.
That's a breaker.
So 2 years later, I'm not doing nothing with no one, strictly just being single for 2 years trying to find myself. And then I start putting myself out there and start wanting to be in a relationship, I guess you could say, or seeing someone or having fun, whatever the case may be. But then my kid comes to me and, who are you talking to on the phone? I'm like, just somebody I met. They're like, are you dating again? And this is my son. And I'm like, why? He's like, because you don't need him. You do so much better without him. All they do is cause problems and drama and He's, Mom, you're so much better off by yourself.
It's probably tougher for the female in this situation, depending on who's coming into whose life. Because it could be different. It could be your kids with the biological father, and he has the kids and you come into his life. This can go backwards, obviously. And historically, it has been
why
that
I'm
way.
trying to get your point of view, because you have no kids.
So
you're on the opposite
I always
side of
respect if I date with somebody with kids, which was most of the time. You got to think women that I've been messing around with been having kids since the 90s. Even when I was leaving high school, I got knocked up close to high school, and hey, you have to accept me, and this is a package deal. I went through all that.
Right.
And then as I got older, it got a little easier because at my age, most of our kids are usually past the elementary stage and middle school stage. They're pretty much
in high school and above.
Like your kids are older. They're seasoned. They're learning to get grown up and getting the real world out there. Then they'll understand why you're with that significant other.
My daughter understands. She's got a boyfriend.
So she understands.
She understands.
She's the older one, right?
She's the oldest.
Okay.
And then my son.
I'm going to have to get some shit kickers to wear around her sometime. She told me I should get some, so maybe I'm going to play a joke. I'm going to dress how I do, and I'm going to put some cowboy boots.
Oh, she's going to love it.
I say, I just did what you told me to do. You're right.
She'll love that. She loves cowboy boots.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, guys, get creative, man. It's not hard if you just... Don't be quiet all the time, too. Try to talk if you can. Because
try to get to know the kids.
Yeah, just do something to talk to them. It could be easier than you think if you just...
If you find out what the kids are interested in, like my son is into Transformers, you can't go wrong. Talk to him about Transformers.
Oh, I can relate to our daughter. All I got to do is bring another box spring to burn over here, and she'll be my friend again.
Any kind of wood, yeah.
Boots and a box spring, and she's my best friend.
Yeah, that's how easy it is to connect with these people.
But look, I got shit kickers and a box spring to burn.
You just got to figure out.
You want to roll, homie, or what?
Yeah, you just got to figure out what the kids' interests are, and if you are really interested in that girl and whatnot, and go from there.
If somebody likes you a lot, they'll let it be known. It's a natural reaction. But if somebody's slacking all the time, they're not putting any effort in, just basically turn around, go the other direction. It's pointless.
If they're not consistent, move forward.
Just move forward.
And that's what I've learned. If they're not consistent and they don't do what they say they're going to do, move on to the next one.
Yeah,
there's so many fish in the sea, it's not funny.
People are flaky, guys. You guys know this as well as I do. People are fucking stupid flaky. And I give somebody a couple times to do that shit to me, and then I'm like, you know what? Cool. I stopped being rude. That's one thing I changed about myself. I used to be like, I don't know, I might go off the deep end and be like, oh, you fucking must not like me then, or I just say something that sounds insecure, and I just, man, that's gone. That's fucking so far gone. If you don't like me, you don't like me. If you do, I'll know.
You're comfortable in your skin, comfortable with yourself.
I'm comfortable enough. You know what I mean?
Been single for a long time, so you know who you are and what you want and what you're looking for.
Yeah, I got needs too, and everybody's different. And some say, I'm not like that, or this is what I'm looking for. So just be honest up front.
Yes,
that's another subject that just threw into play, is to be super blunt. And I'm saying this on both ends, ladies too. Tell these people what you want, what you're looking for.
If you're looking for a fuck buddy, say that to them.
Say so. You're not a whore if you fucking say that.
Yeah,
we have needs. Okay,
yes.
If you want to fuck, you just say it. Look,
I'm looking for a friend with benefits. That's it. No strings attached.
Yeah, friends with benefits getting to be a dirty word, so I'd say no strings attached. A softer say. So I don't want no attachments. I'd rather just have a little fun. If you're not down for that,
then move on.
That's cool. Just be my friend. We'll go from there. That sounds very simple and very non-stressed.
Yeah.
Because the dirty laundry's out now. There's nothing for you to find out. I told you my intentions, and I have done that in the past. And be surprised, fellas, if you just play it fucking cool, they might just be okay with it too, because they realize maybe it's stress free for them too.
Dating advice. We are giving you really fucking good dating advice.
You're getting some good dick, and you ain't got to do his laundry or cook for him. How good does it get?
If you are looking for something casual,
but stick to somebody. Don't just go fuck around. Find a good sex buddy that's down and just keep them consistent for a while.
Ladies, if you're talking to 5 or 6 guys and you're going out on dates, that's fine. Don't be fucking 5 or 6 guys.
Yeah, don't do that shit. You're just asking.
That's just gross.
You're going to have those couple guys out of the 5 who are going to be obsessive, and they might be stalkers and so on. Some of you ladies create these motherfuckers because you're doing shit like that.
Oh, because the pussy's so good, they become stalkers? I've had a couple of those because of the pussy. Don't even.
No, there's no pussy that can get me like that. There's no pussy that can get me like that.
I've had a couple. That's why I tell them, when I fuck you, don't fall in love. And guess what they do? And then they get psycho.
It's because they throw their emotions and their penis in at the same time. Hey, stop doing that, guys. Stop doing that.
Yeah.
You don't know until, and as an additive, you really don't know somebody until you live with them.
Oh.
Make that a trial period too.
Yeah. You really don't know nobody until you live with them. You find out if they're a fucking slob.
Exactly.
A
Living
fucking
habits
pig.
is going to be
They're
the big key.
pissing on the floor, not cleaning it up. They actually clean their toilet. Yeah, you'll find out a lot.
Yeah, so you may have to judge that fella or female when you go to their place and just see how they live.
He's looking around my...
I just do that anyway, but it does look like I'm scamming your house or something. But,
Yeah.
but
I got a lot
you
of
could
clutter.
take that in
I'm not going to
consideration.
lie. I got clutter in half of my other room. But it's...
But you got a house on land, and that's just fucking G enough, because I wish I had a couple acres, too.
I do be checking out dudes' packages. That is a thing of mine. I do. Fuck yeah. Oh, you're going to raise it up so I can see?
Remember I did a little peek on the leg?
Yeah. That is a thing. I don't know if a lot of women do it. I know I do it. It's like the first thing I look at.
I'm going to get some gray sweatpants. Get a cock ring. Just like old dude said, and just walk around my shit just chunky as fuck.
I don't think you're going to need a cock ring. That's only when you're having sex and you can't get it hard. That's what the cock ring's for.
I will fucking be devastated today. I just can't get it up. That's what I fear.
Dude, they got so many fucking bullshit for that. I don't want to hear it. We've already talked about it.
That's true. It's the future now. Shit.
Right.
I'll die with a boner probably.
And I think as sexual as you are, the way you talk, I don't think you're going to have any
I
problems.
just have too much testosterone for my age.
Apparently.
I don't understand it, but I love it.
How old are you?
Almost 46.
Oh, that's right. Your birthday's coming up July, right?
July 10th.
Oh, it's getting watered down. Oh. I got pieces of lime in my mouth.
She's got it in her mouth, guys. You hear that?
Tasty. We haven't even smoked weed this time. I hit it a couple times. I'm not even
I hit
stoned.
it a few times too.
Yeah, but you were stoned when you got here.
Yeah.
You was blowed. Like,
Yeah.
your eyes were red. What was you smoking on?
Some crack. Oh, yeah. No, we smoked fucking couple blunts after the card break. Because I co-hosted the other night, a few nights ago, and it went till fucking 2 in the morning. I just was falling out. And I started getting quiet and letting him just run the show. And I'm like, I just don't want to talk in the background no more. It got to that point, because it was like a 6-7 hour show.
Jesus.
All right.
Rub one out and get some sleep.
Will do.
You got dildos, right?
Yes, of course.
All right, good night.
Pound yourself out.
He said, pound it out, bitch.
Poor Kelly.
What do you mean, poor Kelly? What's wrong with Kelly?
Bless her soul.
She's getting dick.
She is?
Fuck yeah.
I didn't know she was. Sound like she wasn't.
She comes up here and gets it.
Oh.
She takes my car and goes and gets it. Yeah, she's got dick. She's got fuck buddies.
Okay. Good for her.
It's poor Tara. Tara ain't got nobody to fuck.
Good for her. You ain't got nobody to fuck?
Fuck no.
Because you keep getting all these dick pics.
Yeah.
Get one of them.
No. Good.
Like, that looks like a baby's arm.
Dude, this one scared me. It was so fucking big.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I was like, there's no way. And I've seen some big cocks in my day. Yeah, this one kind of scared me.
Damn.
It had to have been 12 inches. And I shit you not, the head of that fucking dick was bigger than the cock. Yeah. Nope.
Jesus.
I think that would be the first time I'd ever say no to a cock.
You're like, well, don't put it all the way in.
There's no fucking way. Where would it fit?
I don't know. Them guys probably think they're the kings of the world, but they got a lot of girls telling them no.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. And I've got a deep vagina. Like, I can take a lot. That was pretty fucking... After it gets so big and so long, it just hurts. It's not comfortable.
Jeez.
It's just not. It just hurts.
I know I'm average because when a girl likes me, she tells me it's nice, and then when they don't like me, they tell me it's little.
Oh.
Every girl does that to a guy when they fucking leave me. Your dick's little. Like, what? You know better than that.
I bet she wasn't complaining about it when he was fucking it for all
Right,
that
you
time.
loving it all the time. You were telling your girls the other thing. Now your friends are asking why the size changed because you don't like them. It's just funny. It's petty.
Yeah. That's some petty bullshit that couples do go through.
Yeah.
Did you ever date anyone that ever broke your shit?
Broke my shit.
Destroyed your shit.
You mean hurt me down there?
No, not down there. Your things around your home. Had anybody you've ever had destroy your stuff, go psycho, destroying your things,
Yeah,
not your
that's been
penis.
There's a such thing like Dennis Rodman fucked somebody and got what they call a contusion or did something where you can get your dick broke. It's like a muscle rip more than it is a break.
Oh, that's what Kelly was talking about. One of her friends has one of those.
I just wonder if that's why some of us guys that have bent dicks a little bit might be sex accidents.
No?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Guys, you marinate on that. Make sure you comment on this fucking thing and you tell me.
So, yeah, I agree. You can only take so much. It's got to have girth to it, though. It can't be skinny as a pencil. And the guy's got to know what he's doing. Not all men know what they're doing. Yeah. I can't stand the guy that just lays on top of a girl. Like, puts all his body weight on her. Dude, get the fuck off me.
I put a very small portion of my body weight on. Just my waist weight.
Waist weight?
You know, the pressure's here.
You should be on your knees.
That you are on your knees, but you're still leaning with your waist. You don't fuck with your knees.
No, you fuck with your waist. So if you're laying on her, you're not moving your waist. Your ass might be going up and down.
Right.
Is this what you're doing?
Yeah, the little micro humps.
Oh, you got me fucked up. Seriously? You're a lazy fuck.
I didn't say I was like that. I'm just trying to describe what you're talking about.
Oh, okay. I was like, is that...
I'm asking you. Are you talking about the bunny hop, the little micro humps that dudes do?
I sure in the fuck don't like the jackrabbit. Hard and fast and...
You like it slow a little bit too, huh?
Yeah, I gotta slow it down, because...
Yeah.
Not that I'm trying to make someone make love to me.
I truly agree with you on that. Because the older I get, the more I realize. Because like back in my 20s, I thought fucking girl hard as you possibly could was the way to go.
No, do not fuck a girl hard. Do not jackrabbit her. She does not like it. And then when you guys push in really hard and fast and bottom us out, that shit hurts too.
I've heard that. Yeah, I learned that later on.
So when you push in hard,
some girls aren't that deep. It makes me feel like
I'm deep, but when you fucking bottom me out, that shit hurts. It does. Yeah. I take 8 inches, no problem. But you can only take so much. And, like, it only stretches so fucking far. It only goes so fucking far. Thank you for coming over and doing another show with me.
Hell to the yes.
Thanks for listening to today's podcast. Follow all of Tara's social media, but going to talkingtaboo with Tara.com. Also subscribe to this podcast and our YouTube channel.